Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Friday, my droids. That can't be right. Wait, what? Whatever, we're going to read the comics today anyway. Welcome to Comics with Katarn, where I do a first-time read-through / dramatic narration of the Star Wars comics brand new this week, of which we have one. Star Wars issue number 39, part of the Dark Droids crossover, written by Charles Soule. And where we last left Lando and Lobot, they were in some... Well, it was definitely an out of the frying pan into the flames type situation. Lobot's neural implants are malfunctioning. We know it's because of the Spark Eternal. Lando doesn't know that yet, though. And in order to get him to safety, he absconded with Lobot and went to Jabba to try and get the talkie back. And now, thrown into the Rancor pit. Look at this. This is a fantastic cover, actually. Lobot and Lando at the mercy of the Rancor. Let's go. Why is my chat not showing up here? I see that there are words, but I can't quite... Interesting. That's weird. Hello there, Jake. Hello there, Ice. I see you guys, but now I have to look at a different monitor to... Whatever. Details. Let's get going. Lobot and Lando at the mercy of the Rancor. Hostile Hybrid. Lando and the rebels aboard Home 1 were awakened by the ship's defenses being activated as though they were gearing up for a battle. Lando soon learned the culprit was an unwell Lobot, whose neural implants were failing, causing interference with the rebel ship and causing potentially lethal damage to Lobot. The only thing that could help Lobot was the talkie droid that Lando sold to Jabba the Hutt. However, when Lando and Lobot went to try to retrieve the talkie, they came face to face with other droids experiencing the same deadly malfunction, as well as a giant Rancor. Written by Charles Soule, art by Madubek Musabekov, color by Rochelle Rosenberg. Let's go. Tatooine, the palace of Jabba the Hutt. Killer droids on one side, a ticked-off Rancor on the other. Roar! Who planned this party? That would be you, Lando Calrissian, but I have a proposition. Whatever, Lando. This is totally your kind of party, don't even lie. I can render the Rancor unconscious for 10 seconds, which, unless I have vastly underestimated your capabilities, will be enough time for you to get us out of this situation. Cover your ears. You could... How the fuck is the talkie going to render the Rancor unconscious? He's going to do like a massive sonic blast of some kind. Yep. Or no, that's that super high-pitched, only dogs can hear it, and people younger than me nonsense. I love that Lobot is wincing even though he literally does not have ears right now. I mean, he does. You know what I mean. Yes! Yes, talkie! Amazing. See, man, Return of the Jedi's so dumb. Why didn't Luke just do that, huh? Why didn't Luke just do an ultrasonic blast out of his, The Rancor is incapacitated. I have just opened the trap panel in the floor below. Beep. We have 10 seconds. Go, Lobot. Come on, now climb like you mean it. Oh, fuck, he's waking up. Make some room, people. This thing's waking up. Roar! God, the Rancor must be so pissed right now. He was like, ooh, all excited. He got a new snack, and then suddenly, supersonic blast. Too close. Too blasted close. That thing just gave me a pedicure. How'd you make it pass out? I produced a frequency that caused a resonance in the Rancor's inner ear, resulting in deep vertigo and brief unconsciousness. It also resulted in a super unhappy Rancor. Roar! Nice, now he's just laying waste to the droid army. The droid army that has no interest in this Rancor. They're trying to meld the metal with the meat, and he's just meat. Although, if you've played SWTOR, you know just how badass and cool a cybernetic Rancor can be. As someone who lost hearing in one ear, I feel for the Rancor. Word, right? Don't get too close to the talkies. You got us past the Rancor and saved us from those messed up droids. If I didn't hate you so much, I'd be impressed. Your statement is incorrect. Oh, believe me, I absolutely do hate you.
That is not the statement to which I refer. We are not safe. The droids we encountered in the pit are only a small fraction of those present in the palace of Jabba the Hutt. We must assume that all have fallen under the unifying intelligence. They will still be coming for me.
Unifying intelligence? What is this thing?
I do not know. It is able to infiltrate droid processors and take control of all of their functions. But that is all I need to know, and all you need to know. Concern yourself only with our deal. If you bring me out of the palace safely, I will cure your hybrid friend from the illness caused by his implants.
Right. But how did it even happen? This palace usually has a small army protecting it. Where is everyone? More to the point, where the hell is Jabba?
That I can answer. This day of the month is when Jabba takes his entire retinue out to sail the Dune Seas in his pleasure barge. I presume he is still there. It is in our great interest to be gone by the time he returns.
Seriously, an army of Dark Droids and a Rancor is one thing, but like Jabba has a private army. He's basically a cartel boss, like you don't want to mess with him. Not single-handed, not without resources here.
The Grand Exalted Jabba the Hutt is easily angered under the best of circumstances. When he learns his palace has been overrun by rogue droids, I imagine the result will be rather explosive.
The Dune Sea, the sail barge of Jabba the Hutt. Fantastic panel, by the way. Love the colors. What did you just say? Translated from Huttese. Amazing. Look at this. Man, Cy Snoodles really got the Gungan treatment in this issue. Look at that face. She looks like a distant cousin of Jar Jar right now. We got the Weequays, a Chadrafan, Rodian, Jawas, Ortolan, Bib Fortuna, a Gamorrean. Hell, even Droopy McCool made it into this panel. I love it.
The droids, mighty Jabba. Something is wrong with the droids. They have killed many people and have taken control of your palace. They are hunting every organic being they can find.
Take the barge back to the palace. Send in our fighters. Kill everything that moves. Whatever or whoever dared to insult me this way, make them regret it. Yes, great and powerful Jabba, right away.
Oh, it's Malakili. Master Jabba, a boon. Please, spare the Rancor. He is a gentle beast who has done no wrong.
Very well, Malakili. I too am fond of the creature. Your pet may live, but mostly because Rancors are not known for their skill at reprogramming droids. As far as the rest...
Oh, God. What even is that? It's like half a massive tentacles and an eye, but it has like amphibian lower legs. What the hell? I feel so bad for Malakili, man. All he ever did in this show was love his space dog. And stress about him. And then Luke eventually murders him. Poor Patissa. There's gotta be some secret way out of the palace.
There are many. I have been here for some time. I have a virtual map of this location in my memory core. And I know many ways to reach the Jundland Wastes. But we must go now. The corrupted droids communicate with each other. They know we escaped the pit. They are probably coming for me, even now.
That's not all who's coming for you. Jabba is on his way back here now, too. I hear you. Just gotta do one thing first. Oh, man, I didn't even occur to me. Of course he's there. Fuck. Hey there, old buddy. I'm sorry, Han. You and I have had our differences, but you deserve better than this. We can't, Lobot. Even if we unfreeze Han here, there's no guarantee we could get him out. He'd be weak, maybe blind. We need to move fast. Han's safer here than he'd ever be with us. Man, that's so frustrating, and that's such a... Oh, man, it really just, like, brings back the memories of the War of the Bounty Hunters crossover and realizing all those people who died was for nothing. was for nothing. He's still right here, you know? All that effort.
It's true, Lobot. You know it's true. I will come back for you, Han. I don't know if you can hear me, but as soon as I can find a way to get you out, I will. You have my
Oh, damn! Run! Shoot them! Shoot them and run! Shit. Man, that was a really nice, like, touching moment between the two of them, and, like, he must feel such, like, Lando of all people. Like, everyone is sad that Han is in this predicament, but Lando of all people must feel such incredible guilt for how it went down. Because of the part that he was forced to play out, by the way. It's not like he woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna help the Empire screw my friends. Like, they forced that on him. And he's doing everything he can, and has been through the main Star Wars line here, between 5 and 6, to earn that trust back with the Rebellion. And he's held in such high esteem and respect when we meet him in Return of the Jedi, and it's very interesting seeing that journey progress. And he genuinely feels so bad for his former best friend, you know? Run! Shoot them! Shoot them and run!
I can't kill all these things. Not with just a blaster pistol. There's too many.
This way! Quickly! Oh, awesome. I love that I'm recognizing exactly where they are based on the Battlefront Jabba's Palace map. Like, yeah, you're in the throne room, and when you go up those stairs, you got this long hallway leading to the exterior door. And this little side room they're running into, it's like a little closed loop. And there's like a pool in there. Hurry, you fools! Why are organics so slow?
Thanks. That'll hold them.
Cring.
Or not.
Oh, shit. Quickly, this way! This is one of the secondary passages that servants use to stay out of sight. We'll take some twists and turns, but eventually we'll be outside. Oh god, the eyes! Shit.
Alright, we'll get to the Falcon, and then we'll get gone. I can't wait to see the back of this place.
Ah! Fuck! Why do dangerous things keep interrupting Lobot and Lando? No! What? Fuck no. Fuck no. Get it open! I'm a protocol droid. What makes you think I know how to slice a door?
Alright, look.
Calm down, please. There is a simple explanation for this. The other droids must also have maps of the palace in their memories. But surely you must see that this is not my fault.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, Lando's not playing right now. I mean, it's the most dire of situations, but still.
I'm guessing the only part of you that I actually need to bring is your head. Start being helpful, or start losing limbs. You said they wanted you, but they ignored you and took Lobot. I don't care why. All I want to know is where they took him.
We've been working on this for a long time. As you can see, it has not always gone smoothly. We need to move from the metal to the meat. Cyborgs seem to be a potential path, a bridge. It is why we were so excited to meet you, to bring you here. We have devised a method that might prove successful. We will try it with you now. We hope to be you soon, but even if we fail, we will learn a great deal.
Damn. Their ultimate target is Darth Vader because they view him as the ultimate cyborg, but Lobot is a close second. He's very, competent and has a brilliant mind. And, jeez. I'm very worried for him now.
Lead the way.
I am doomed!
You think these droids are scary? Nope, they're nothing. You know who's scary? Lando Calrissian. You'll want to remember that. Now keep moving!
God, Lando is all fired up. Nothing's going to stop him from getting back to Lobot. Or at least I hope not. This is the chamber you want. But please, don't make me go in.
So you're a coward too? What a surprise. If there's one thing that little stroll through the palace should have taught you, it's that I'm not afraid of a few droids?
Oh, no! Oh, it's all the creepy experiments. Horrifying.
What kind of nightmare horror show is this?
It's not a nightmare, Lando. It's progress.
No! Fuck! Oh god, look at that evil face!
Lobot, no! Let him go! Oh, don't be an idiot. You won't shoot your friend. I know everything Lobot did. Every memory, every feeling, every truth the man held close to him. There's something I think you should know. He believed in you, Lando Calrissian. He believed you would save him to the very end. Isn't that fascinating? Ah, Jabba the Hutt wants his palace back.
Nice, the sail barge is just opening fire outside.
It's time for we to go. We are grateful though, Lando Calrissian. Lobot is essential for the things we need to do. We are him, and eventually, once our plan is complete, we will be you as well. We will be everyone. It was lucky that I met you, Lando. You're maybe the luckiest cat I ever met.
Oh, fuck. That's what Lobot said to him in the... Oh, no. Just throwing that back at him, too. I feel like Lobot is about to... Well, no, because in Dark Droids, we met, like, the creepy-ass, like, Lich King-looking droid. I felt like that was going to be the de facto leader of this movement, but what if he transfers into Lobot as the new primary host body, you know? Since he's the closest they've got to progress here. This just makes me feel like there has to be a way to reverse it, right? There has to be a way to reverse the hold on them, because too many important characters have now fallen victim to this. Including fucking C-3PO. So it's like, there has to be a way to get out of this thing unscathed. So there is still hope for Lobot. Maybe it's a fool's hope, but I'm holding on to it. Oh my god, amazing. That's an amazing shot. Just Jabba the Hutt's Weequay mercenaries going full Pirates of the Caribbean. Just attacking the palace. Meanwhile, Lando and the talkie give them the slip. Some fantastic artwork in this issue, I have to say. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Look at the colors. The purples and the oranges and the browns together to make Tatooine. Like, and you can tell that the twin suns are not quite setting yet, but like it's almost dusk. Very, very cool. Years earlier. Oh no! Nice. Holy hell, Lando. How did we survive that? We didn't just survive, brother. We thrived. Heist accomplished. This thing's priceless. It'll set us up for life. You're something else, Calrissian. Gotta say, I'm glad I met you. You're maybe the luckiest cat I ever met. Yep, there it is again. That's gonna haunt him. It's gonna absolutely haunt him. I am a bit unclear on our current dynamic. What are you going to do, Lando Calrissian? Are you going to destroy me? No, you scrap pile. I'm going to save my friend. To be continued. I believe him. Nothing's going to stop Lando Calrissian, man. Look at Lobot! Just... Jesus Christ. Doing the Vince McMahon walk. Oh god, Leia's down. Lando's looking terrified. This is rough. This is rough. Lobot just turned into the Lex Luthor of droid villains here. Lex Lobot. Oh man. That was fantastic. This was a really fun issue. I was not able... My Twitch app on the iPad's not working here, so I'm not able to see the comments. I'm just going to look on this screen instead. Every time I see Han and Carbonite, I think of the Power of the Force Han Solo. Where you had to clip him into the Carbonite block. I had that action figure. I had it. Man, Power of the Force was something else. That was like Han Solo if he was a bodybuilder. It would be hilarious if you could get like a life-size replica of the... Because I know you can get a life-size replica of Han and Carbonite. But it was specifically Power of the Force Han. And he's all just like super wide. Oh man. Wait, you saw Chewie in the ending there? Let me go back. Oh my god, you're right. That's Chewie's hand.
I mean, this is the main Star Wars line, so if you want to get the big bads and like the main legacy characters involved in the mix, this would be the place to do it. It's going to be a team effort bringing down Lobot. And the fact that everyone's going to get involved means that Lando's eventually going to have to face the music for like running off and escaping with Lobot in the middle of everything and not communicating to the Rebel Alliance. Like I was saying in the beginning, like he's been working so hard to build that trust back up and earn that trust back after being forced to sell him out to the Empire in episode 5. This is going to set that back so far, you know? They barely trust him now. And he went and did this. But like, he had altruistic reasons. He was doing the right thing. And if anyone's going to be able to recognize doing the right thing over following the letter of the law, it would be the rebels, right? So hopefully it's not too big of a setback for him, because I really want to complete the journey and get Lando to where he's supposed to be, where he's like this respected general, you know? And they trust him with the big missions because they know he's going to come through and that he would never betray them. And he's on his way to earning that trust back. Also, I like how they have lists of all the comics in the event. That's super helpful. I wish War of the Bounty Hunters had that. Man, War of the Bounty Hunters was great. It was breaking new ground, but like, yes, if you went back and did things differently, there was a couple things, especially organizationally, that could have been improved upon. But they are doing that. Every crossover event that happens, like every subsequent one, has been a little bit better and a little bit more polished and smooth in terms of how they're rolling it out and having the stories weave between each other, so that they release in the right order, for example, so you're reading everything concurrently. Speaking of War of the Bounty Hunters, that passage where he saw Han, like, that was a poignant moment as well. And it really, because like, if you read the comics every single week, so much has happened since the War of the Bounty Hunters crossover. And it feels like it was long ago, you know? And it just serves to show how much stuff happens between episodes 5 and episode 6 of the original trilogy. Like, it's insane. It's an insane amount of things going on. People who don't read the comics really are missing out on, like, maybe a third of the Star Wars story as it unfolds. And it's all canon, you know? Like, I think these stories really are worth reading, and they're worth knowing about the events of them, because sure, not every single issue is going to be transcending, like, it's not going to blow my mind, but it's still going to give you like 1 or 2 nuggets that really add useful context to something else that you heard. Like, you'll get a reference somewhere or an explanation of something that was referred to earlier. And I just find it very cool. And I'm waiting for more comic events to be referred to on screen. I think that would really tie things together. We've gotten a couple morsels like that. But like, I want to hear them refer to the events of the War of the Bounty Hunters on screen, you know, as ancient history in the Mandalorian era, you know, the New Republic. They'd have records of all of this. I think that would be great. Or get a mention to Bylert Valance and all the crazy stuff that he's pulled. I think that would be very, very cool. Is Tanab going to be the final fight to defeat the droid uprising? Woodsy, that's actually a really good prediction, because yeah, his little maneuver at the Battle of Tanab, that's what made him a general. So if he finds a way to become like, if Lando Calrissian is the main hero of Dark Droids, if he's the one that, I would love that. Honestly, that would be badass. That would add such a cool little flavor to that interaction that they have in Return of the Jedi too. Yeah, that's a great theory. I'm gonna jump on that train too. That is now my fan theory as well, and we'll see how it pans out. That's why 9 ABY in the Mando shows it being so packed doesn't bug me like it does some people. I mean, it just look at real history. So much shit happens, you know? Like, you really have to like specify it and like pick a genre or a subcategory within it and then dive into that. Like, you know, galactic, like, and that's just on one planet. We live on a single planet, and there's a shit ton of events to have to sift through if you're trying to go through history and map things out. Imagine if you had an entire galaxy worth of world histories combined. That's what Star Wars is. So yeah, it feels a little packed. There's a lot going on, man. It's a big galaxy. It doesn't bother me either, because I feel like that's very realistic. I feel like a galaxy where the story only happens on one planet at one time and then jumps to another planet, that doesn't make sense. Shit's happening everywhere all the time. And it really makes it feel more like a rich, living universe when we get parallel stories, things that take place in between stories we know, just broadening the context in so many meaningful ways. I'm all about it. Cool. Yeah, well, like I said, we only had the one comic today. It was a good one, though. Comics with Katarn, we'll be back on Wednesday next week. We got a little bit derailed this week with a lot going on, but we'll be moving forward on schedule. You can tell the Emperor. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been Comics with Katarn, and I will catch you next week at 5 PST on Wednesday. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.